The women's season so far, knock on wood, has gone about as perfectly and flawlessly as you could imagine. We've been very fortunate to have everybody healthy. Really, no one has had any hiccups along the way with any sort of training or any of the other things that could distract you in college life. They've been a pleasant surprise. On paper coming in, obviously Shippensburg was the favorite at the beginning of the season, having won 5 straight conference titles and I believe 5 straight regional titles to match that. And Indiana, Pennsylvania was also ranked ahead of them. And slowly but surely, our girls have just gone out there and got it done at every race that we've gone to. They've ran well. They've been confident. They've been a joy to work with as a coach. I mean, currently they're ranked 9th in the nation, and I even think that might be just a little bit underrated. I think they're a team that's an outside threat at the podium when nationals comes along. If everything keeps progressing for the next 5 years the way that it has.
We're going to start cutting back our mileage a little bit and focusing more on like some speed stuff and really focus on recovery time and making sure we're getting the right amount of sleep, good nutrition, and just putting running a little bit higher up on our priority list right now.
We're fortunate to have a great front runner in Sarah Krolick, who is an All-American in the 10,000 meters, 1 spot away in the 5K last year outdoors. She's made a jump from that even. I think she's a girl that can really contend for individual wins both at the conference and regional level and hopefully be a top 10 finisher for us at nationals. And the team follows her lead. They aren't that far behind her from 1 through 6.
Our second runner is Casey Jones, and she is very, very strong runner up front also. Emma Sullivan, she's our freshman. She's doing awesome as well. And then we also have Megan Moffitt, Dana Cerrone, Brittany Cottonball, like all these girls, like Emily Ahrens, everyone's just doing awesome this year. So we don't only have up front girls, we also have depth all the way through to our 7th girl. So that's what's going to make us a really strong team this year.
And Casey Jones is not very far behind her. Casey got some national experience last year at cross-country nationals and also in the steeplechase during the outdoor track season. And she again has made a big jump from that. She's ran close to 18 flat for the 5K so far this season on grass, which is pretty impressive. And I look for her to be up there. But Edinboro's always had a strong 1-2. I think what really makes a difference this year is our 3, 4, 5, 6 in comparison to years past. At the 3 spot, Emma Sullivan has been a great surprise. As a high school senior, she only broke 20 minutes a few times, I believe, was in the high 19s for most of her season. For us, I don't believe she ran slower than 18:40 this year. She just really bought into the summer training that Coach Watts and the team had laid out for her and really just made a tremendous jump in her running. Emily Ahrens is healthy, which is a nice change. She kind of, from what I've heard, limped through and got 70th at nationals in the team scoring last year. So she is much improved, and I think both Emma and her have an outside shot at All-American if they run well on Nationals Day. They'll be in contention for that 40th spot. And at the 5-6, both Brittany and Megan are running really, really well. It's great to have that kind of depth where we can have somebody fall off just a little bit and maybe not be on their A game, and to know that we have teammates to pick them up.
Well, it was really cool last year running at nationals because 7 of us in my races were from PSAC. So I feel like I've gotten to know some of their race strategies a little bit better, like what girls are going to go out hard but then die at the end. So I have an idea of how they race, but basically I don't try to think about that too much. I just go out there and do what I have to do, run my own race and focus on me, and that's how I do best.
Well, I think they need to go out there and just do what they've proven they're capable of all year. We don't really need a superhuman effort or a great personal best from anyone. We just need people to go out and be consistent and do what they've been doing. Sarah's been a proven front runner for us, running in the mid-17s for 5K down in Greater Louisville. I think she's a threat up front, and I think that Casey Jones and Emily and Emma can all be girls in the top 8 to 10. And I think that the strength of that group is going to really carry us.
I think, again, I like to stay optimistic, but I think it's ours. I think 100% we can go out there, show PSAC what Edinboro is made of, and we're going to come home champions this year. I don't think Shippensburg, IUP, I don't think they stand a chance against us.